Good morning, good morning, RGB. It's Wednesday and welcome to our Wednesday webinar. I will be your host for today. I'm Christopher, IRS Certified Acceptance Agent, tax professional, and a business owner. But before we proceed, look what I've got. Look, this is the Wyco Tax mask. This is the Wyco mask. All right, before we proceed, can you check how? Well, it's not bad at all. It's good, right? Now we are giving this away just for today on our Wednesday webinar. All you have to do is share, and we will do uh, a random selection who's going to get this exclusive mask wherever you are. We're going to ship it to your address. So just share our Wednesday webinar today. Click share, and we will go ahead and do the raffle after the show or after the webinar. Then we'll send it back or contact you directly on your Facebook Messenger. Today, what we're going to cover, talking about the Wyco mask, we're going to talk about the 5 IRS emergency business funds under the CARES Act. We already been done with the 2 IRS emergency funds. Now we're going to cover the third one. This is what? The paid sick leave credit. The paid sick leave credit, before anything else, we just want to know that we are Wyco Tax. We are an all-year-round, all-in-one tax payroll bookkeeping service solution locally and now virtually. Because tax payroll and bookkeeping right now are the most vital documents. We are helping our clients and new clients to process the PPP forgiveness, other type of grants that are offered with the SBA, with the federal, state. And for the RGB, right now we just had a disaster. There might be another declaration of disaster loan. We are here to help you. And as a matter of fact, feel free to check us on Facebook. The one that you're seeing on the screen right now is our current client. She is Miss Marisa. She owns a graphic design, a printing company here in Harlingen. She's been our client for the past 2 years. She's a full-time mom and a full-time business owner. When the COVID-19 strike or hit her, the business, like everybody, of course, running the business with the COVID-19 situation is very, very difficult. That's why the best possible way we can do, enable for her to survive this situation with her business, is to help her to process any type of funding available that is being offered by the federal. She got her EIDL and PPP approved for less than 7 days. Everything has been submitted on time because we organized her payroll books and taxes, submitted it on time. That is why she is working on her business. We're working on her numbers. And just an update, this is our the Wyco Tax Performance Report. For the past 5 years of operation, we processed more than 4.5 million of tax credits and deductions. And this is getting more exciting because for under the CARES Act, they are giving away more tax credits. So stay tuned. Together, also, we resolve audits for small businesses. IRS audit that we resolved is almost 500,000. The EIDL, this is data is as of July 1. We will give you an update for this coming month. The PPP, shared work program, any other type of grants, we are doing it for our clients. Because you know what? As long as you have the secret able for you to maximize the amount of money that we can get for you, whether it's $100,000, $200,000, $300,000, is having an up-to-date, organized books, your payroll reports, and most importantly, an updated tax filing. And we would like to thank everybody for giving us so much referrals. It's more than words, because all the referrals are helping to keep our employees, to keep our team on payroll, and we do thank you for that. And I hope you can continuously share our Wednesday webinar as our return to the community. This is a form of service that we are providing as much as possible. Any credits, tax deductions, other type of grants, and free money that business owner can take advantage of. So stay tuned for the next minutes. If you miss our webinars, any type of webinars, you just follow us on or subscribe on our YouTube channel, Wyco Tax. And if you want to download the free PDF together with this presentation, just go to our website at www.wycotax.com. For tomorrow, we will have our RGB Entrepreneur's Journey, the trial and triumphs during COVID-19 crisis. I will be co-hosted by, she's also a speaker. She has her own business and she will join us about her business, what she experienced and what lesson she learns on this situation. For next week, it is our fourth Wednesday webinar regarding the IRS Emergency Fund under the CARES Act. We are going to cover expanded the family leave credits. Here in Wyco Tax, we want to make sure that we try to accommodate as much demographics as possible. That's why at 11 a.m., stay tuned today that we will have a Spanish presentation. This is our website. On YouTube, just type Wyco Tax and click subscribe. If also, you just have to go to the website and download the free tax bookkeeping checklist. Of course, if you want to be much more up close and personal with me, just connect and find me on LinkedIn. Let's connect and let's exchange ideas and maybe collaborate. If you're tired doing it yourself, let us help. Just a disclaimer that this material has been prepared for informational purposes only. There's no tax, legal, or accounting services or advice. Wyco Tax, we are an outsourced tax payroll and bookkeeping company. We are not associated with any institutions on this presentation, and we are a private business providing resources for small businesses. We have Mr. Juan later, our in-house accountant for the Spanish presentation. So stay right there. For those of you, one of the important things that you need to learn is to know how much taxes are you going to incur, not just for this year, but for the entire lifetime. This is a simple trick that you need to learn. So the total number of working years, all you have to do is you multiply your average income, and that average income, you take off 30%. Because ideally, the taxes right now, I'm just being conservative and minimalist, it's 30%. But to be honest, it's 37%. So 30% of your income for the next years, how many years you're going to work, take off 30% of that. That will be the taxes that you're looking to pay. But guess what? The IRS guidelines and regulations are meant to help, not to hurt the business owners. That's why you need to know the guidelines and the regulations, and don't do it yourself without having an expert or tax professional who's going to check on your business. So this is your homework for today. Calculate how many more years, your average income, multiply that you're willing to work with that average income and take off 30%. And that is why we are here to say, because guys, in reality, we all know that most successful and self-made millionaire or billionaires on the listings are paying zero taxes. It's possible. Nothing is impossible, but it's also possible for you not to do anything with this lesson that you're going to learn. That's why, according to Bill Murray, if you want to teach the kids about taxation, all you have to do is buy an ice cream and eat 30% of that ice cream. That's the same thing on running the business. Let's jump onto our topic for today. The paid sick leave credits, what this is for. This is part of the Family First Corona Response Act, the FFCRA, that was signed by the administration on March 18, that provides small and mid-sized businesses a tax credit that reimbursable dollar per dollar for the cost of providing paid sick and family leave wages to their employees for leave related to COVID-19. Christopher, what is a tax credit? A tax credit, this is an amount of money that taxpayers can subtract from taxes owed to the government. Then the good thing about this credit, you don't have to wait until next year. You can actually claim it when one of your employees has or have symptoms of the COVID-19. They can reimburse and pay you back with this credit. Who are qualifiers for this credit? Number one, the businesses with less than 500 employees. As long as you have less than 500 employees, you are qualified. And also self-employed individuals are also qualified, which means you don't have employees, but you are running your business by yourself. There is a way how to claim this credit if you experience the symptoms. How to qualify of getting these tax credits. The eligible employers can provide their employees with paid sick leave as long as they are experiencing the following symptoms, including telework, people that work from home. As for example, like on our company, we have a marketing department or telemarketer that work from home, and he or she experienced the credit. Power that's my speaker. Okay, so that's why as long as they have symptoms that fall under any of the following circumstances, you can actually apply for this credit. What are those? We divided it to three. We divided it to two categories: the 1, 2, 3. So that what are those? If your employee or employees experience number 1, they need to be quarantined under a federal, state, or local order. Number 2, if they have been advised, your employee have been advised by a healthcare provider to do a self-quarantine, even without quarantine, but just basically advising them to be on self-quarantine, they are qualified, you are qualified to apply for this credit. And number 3, experiencing symptoms of COVID-19 and seeking a medical diagnosis. Those are the first 3. What are the other 3 reasons for you to get this credit? If any of they're not sick, but they are caring for individual who is subject to federal, state, or local quarantine or isolation. Whoever their family members, your employee does not experience the symptoms, but their kids, the husband or the wife experience the symptoms, then you can actually qualify for this, giving this to your employees. Number 5, caring for the child of such employee, especially if the child care is still closed or they're not operational yet and you have to take care. It doesn't need for you or your family members to get sick. As long as they don't have a daycare service, you can apply, your employee can apply, and you're the one to have to submit this credit. And number 6, the employee is experiencing any other substantially similar condition. It could be a flu-like symptoms, then you are qualified. The duration period, of course, it started last April 1 until the end of December 31. There are no further notice yet if they're going to extend it after December 31. The how to compute the credits. If the reasons fall under reason 1, 2, and 3, this is going to be the computation. As you can see here, the sick leave, reason 1 to 3, if you're an employee, the maximum amount that you can give or you can receive, the employee can receive $511 per day. But in actual computation, let's say you're paying your employees let's say you're paying your employees $10. Okay, this is a maximum of 10 days. You're paying her $10. Then you have to multiply it to the number of hours times 80 hours, let's say, for the next 10 days. Then therefore, her payroll would be $800. That is for each employee. Now, for the business owner, if you're the one experiencing the symptoms, you also qualify to get that. However, how much you're paying to yourself will be based on the average. They call it the AD. We're going to look on here. This is how the computation works. It's the ADSEI, the average daily self-employed income. Christopher, how does this work? So basically what they're going to do is based it on your 2019 gross income. Let's say $150,000. We have to subtract your business expenses of $50,000. Then the net income is $100,000. Then we have to divide it on 260 days. Therefore, your average daily self-employment income would be $385 per day. So for 10 days, you will get más o menos $3,840. If you are a business owner, you're self-employed, you don't have employees, you can actually get this credit. Just a reminder, there is a limit of what? $5,110. So here, since you have 3,800, you're still qualified and you fall within the limit. This is for the paid sick leave credit under reason 1, 2, and 3. If the reasons are 4, 5, and 6, the computation is a little low. Okay, it's a little lesser. For employees, they are can receive up to maximum $200 per day. Now, if you're going to look, they're going to get the 2/3 of $10. The 2/3 of $10 would be 6.67. So let's say the rate of your employee is $10. Only 6.67 of that will be paid times 80. That will be $534 that they can have. For the business owner, it's also the same 67%. So 67%, like what we have on the previous slide, their ADSEI, or the average daily self-employed income, is 385. We're only going to take 67% of that. That will be equivalent to $257. But since, this is the catch, the limit is only $200 per day, whichever is the lesser amount, if you're going to look back here, if you're a business owner and self-employed, you are not going to get the 257, but you're only going to get the 200 because that's the limit per day. Okay, I know there's so much computations. That's why we are here to help. We're just giving you an idea how this paid sick leave credits work. The tax forms, again, that are needed to claim, we would be needing your Form 941. And if there's not so much budget, if you don't have enough payroll taxes that you paid, and you don't have the 941, what we are doing is the advanced employment credits. This is a form. If you want to do it yourself, you can download it on the website. It's Form 7200, Advance of Employer Credits. What tax forms are needed to claim? For employers, we would be needing your Form 941. And if there's no enough budget for the Form 941, we will have to use the 7200, Advance of Employer Credits. For self-employed, we would be needing the tax return year 2020, but at the same time, we also need your 2019. The problem with this, it's because the tax return will not be ending or will not be able to have until next year. So we would be needing your 2019 tax return for this. The last part, can I be audited? Yes. All the eligible employer that you have, especially if you claim for this credit, should keep your tax report for what? How many years? You have to keep the report for 4 years. That is why we are here to organize all this. In case of audit, we know we can help you and we would be able to resolve and answer the auditors. So that is the summary of our paid sick leave credits. Like this guy, I know it's an example. One of the webinars I attended, they always tell that if you're running a business, you need to have a closer relationship with the following: with the lawyer, with the banker, with the tax professional or accountant, and of course, what? With your banker. So those are the people that you need on your dream team and able to navigate and take your business to the next level. So you will not just survive, but thrive with this economy. Which one are you? Are you still like this one? Let me see. Okay. What our aim is for you guys to be on this side, that you are the captain of the ship rather than you are the horse of the business. Is your business running you or you're running the business? So that's why we are here to help you to take the accounting department on your hand. You don't need to do that, especially right now. There's so much things going on. And this is another one we organized. We submitted month per month your bookkeeping, all your income. I know you guys are making money, but the problem is, do you know where your money is going? Rather than this one, this is just gonna fall in the trash. The IRS don't need this. They already know that you are not recording your books right. Okay, so just a short background of the company. We started in 2015 here in Harlingen, Texas. And 2019, because of the demand, we expanded in Brownsville. And we are not just offering the tax payroll bookkeeping, but we are also processing ITINs. Yeah, that's one of our main secondary services. Another is the COVID-19 navigation, the PPP forgiveness, EIDL. We have a bunch of line of tax professionals, bookkeepers, and payroll experts. Feel free to check our credentials online before you even call us. I just do encourage you so you would know who are we and whether we are reliable in terms of this service. We have the highest rated reviews here in South Texas in terms of the financial industry. Like, feel free to read read our reviews online. Even Spanish, 93% of our clients are Spanish speaking demographics. That's why we are well-rounded in terms of serving our clients. Just once again, if you missed this presentation, there will be a replay on playlist on YouTube. Just go to our Wyco Tax YouTube channel and download our pre-PDF tax payroll bookkeeping checklist. For tomorrow, our Thursday live chat, 10 a.m. I forgot to change the date. Okay, so the next August 12 would be our another expanded family leave credit. That's would be the second to the last presentation for the IRS Emergency Business Fund. And if you're tired of doing it yourself, let us help. Just click the link below. All right, so great things in business are never done by one person. They're done by a team of people. And thank you for watching our White Coffee Break. Once again, guys, if you share our presentation today, we will do a raffle for the face mask and we will send it to your house. Okay, guys, once again, thank you for watching, and let's see if you have more questions. We will answer it through the email, or just call us today. We would happy to help you. Again, thank you for watching Wednesday webinar, and you guys have a wonderful day ahead and stay safe. Bye.